Hi, I'm Brock Fletcher from the selling team with Keller Williams Real Estate Company. I'm out here on Lake Victoria. Gosh, what a privilege, what an honor to represent easily the most beautiful log home maybe ever made in Michigan, to be honest with you. This home was made out of Western red cedar by Pioneer Log Homes out of British Columbia, Vancouver, British Columbia. I mean, I don't know they've ever built another home in Michigan, but when you talk about the best custom log home builder on the planet, they're right there. If you're familiar with the show Timber Kings. The logs that this home was built were built with all Western red cedar, aged for 2-3 years, custom peeled, and then brought and assembled. Now these two logs here are what we call, they're special logs. They were put here on purpose to draw focus to them, and they're twisted. You can see the twist in the log. They're the only two logs on the front porch you're going to see that have this twisted material. And then I'm going to draw your attention right here. This is what we call the Michigan log. If you imagine turning upside down, it's shaped like the state of Michigan. And Joel, who was the main contractor for this property, purposely selected that log because this home was being built in Michigan, and it was a cool feature. So if you can, turn it upside down, you've got the state of Michigan. So welcome into the property. I'm here at one of the trademark features, if you will, of a luxury Pioneer log home. This is what we call the flower of the home, and all of their properties, all their custom log homes will have this particular feature. Now, one of the things that's really cool is every log is dried outside for 2 or 3 years, and when they're ready to actually use it for a home, they hand peel it. And if you look up here, you can see the tool marks where it was actually hand peeled. And this is what they call the flower of the home. It's one of the very unique features of a luxury Pioneer log home. And then another very specific custom feature. By the way, this whole home is custom. There's not anything that's not custom about it. But at the time that it was being built, this was initially going to be open loft area, and they decided to bring it out further. They have a very special curved log here, one of a kind, and then they were able to laser cut the granite to match that perfectly. So it's perfectly symmetrical, and it's just one of those fine detail things that makes, this is just one of the most unique properties I've ever been in and had the pleasure to represent. So Western red cedar logs are kind of known as nature's miracle log, if you will. And it's because they're shrink resistant, they're fire resistant, and they're insect resistant. And if there's a forest fire, the logs themselves won't burn, but they'll get so hot that they actually release energy in what they call a burp. And so if you look right here, you'll see one of those burps. So at one point in time, this log was in a high fire situation. It didn't burn, but it released energy in the form of a burp, which is a really cool feature. So I'm here in the primary bathroom, and this is one of the unique custom features of the home. The bottom of the shower actually represents the lake. The tile is the exact pattern of the channel leading back to the home. This represents the home right here that we're in. This is the exact replica of the channel down to the lake. Just one of those special features that makes it a unique, one-of-a-kind home. I'm standing here on the floating staircase. Now this is one of the only things that's not made out of Western red cedar. It's actually a Douglas fir, because it's a harder material, floating staircase. And I'm going to start walking up here a little bit. What you'll see here is that the railings on both sides are well, everything in this home is custom made because it had to be, but custom iron railing, extremely expensive. But as you come up, you're going to see all the railing, of course, is custom, but really a unique feature of the home. I'm here at what we call one of the character logs of the property. So obviously not every log is a character log, but on purpose, when building a luxury log home like this, certain logs are naturally designed to draw your attention. This is one of them. This is what we call a character log. And you can see it's gorgeous. And you can also see how when they did the custom railing, that it was designed to fit this just beautifully. The deck, the outdoor living space with this property is incredible, as it should be, you know, being a luxury log home. Really cool area. Obviously, now this is not a fireplace, this is the wood storage area for the fire pit, and then also supplies the wood inside. But incredible outdoor living area. And really the coolest thing I want to point out to you guys out here is the King truss system. This triangle system above me, along with the truss that runs, the log that runs all the way through the entire home. And then Joel came up with the idea of having this special twisted log. You can see it, and you can see the bottom of the log points out directly to the lake. And so, I mean, the thought, the design, everything that went into this property, just incredible attention to detail with these special character logs. And you're sitting here, you know, on your beautiful, what I call open living area, and you're looking out at the lake, and you're in, you know, literally a one-of-a-kind log home that could never be duplicated, really, in the state of Michigan, if I'm being honest.